Well, good Sunday afternoon, everybody. This is Dave, and we're out on our e-bike ride today. We're going to take a little ride around the loop here, the first loop. I think it's about a mile or so. Beautiful day afternoon after a very chilly overnight. I think last night when I got up to go to the bathroom a couple of times, I could see my breath. It was fairly chilly by sunrise, but now it's pretty close to 84 degrees, I think. So it's warmed up pretty nice. So I've never been on this path, so I don't know what the condition is. I've seen some horseback riders this morning coming past the campsite. And just to the right here, where we had set up our trail camp last night, there's a couple people walking down. We set up a trail cam there, and we had 2 bears. First time I caught bears on trail cam. But it's a little after 3 o'clock right now, and we're going to take this ride around town, around the Sunnyhill restoration area. My eye's out for some alligators. Got a little swamp clearing. This comes right on the backside of our campsite. Sure hope there's no alligators, but I never knew that there weren't any, or there were black bears here either. So yeah, we're in Sunnyhill restoration area, and they could, just kind of looking at this now, they could use a little bit of a lawn mowing. But I think if I stay on the path there, it won't be too bad. Oh, like, you can't tell if there's a divots. I'm kind of trying to ride in the tire tracks here, so I'm not going too fast. There's our campground to the left. I was thinking I could take a shortcut here, but there's a canal here. So that wouldn't have worked. I'm just in pedal assist 3 right now, going about 8 miles an hour. But this is the Sunnyhill restoration area. Yeah, you can see where we were. The campsite is nice and picked up a twig in the axle. What I want to do is, I gotta take that out there. Caught something in the axle. There. This should go down a little bit, and there should be an intersection down here where the trail keeps on going to the right, and then we want to go to the left, and then it hooks back to the left again, back towards the campground. tried my new power inverter to get the, I think that's where we got to turn there. So it's just a little short one. I think that's the one we got to go on. It goes across the channel. And then it should come, I should have turned my Onyx. Oh. There's a lot of firewood sitting here. Okay, so this is, I think, if I go to the right there, let me just go Onyx once. All right, so this is the trail that gets back, but there's the way I want to go is further down this way yet, so I gotta go back around, get on back on that trail. This is just a little shortcut. Run across this firewood. I just wanted to make sure I was going on the right way. Pieces of log here. So this one goes down a little bit more. That there was a couple that was taking their walk. Let me just get this camera straightened out a little bit. Alright, so I got it straightened out now. This is my new replacement gimbal. Basically the same model number and everything. So these two trackers aren't the best for flying down. So I gotta be real careful what I'm rolling into. But this one's supposed to go down a little bit further yet. And then it should loop to the left. I put the tracker on my Onyx just so I can kind of get it calculated. I turned it on late, so I'm going to miss about half a mile or so. But yeah, I used my power inverter to charge up the EcoFlow power station. What the hell is this? Wait a second. And I used it to top off the battery on the e-bike here. And I had it running on the car for about 4 hours. So totally would get charged. And it's probably going to be fine. Most of this Sunnyhills is out in the open like this, and kind of on our way back we'll kind of hit the forest area. But this is a two tracker that runs along here, and man, I don't know if those holes are deep or not, so I gotta really watch it. Got to the left here was a raccoon. the edge of the raccoon. I didn't catch a raccoon on my trail cam last night, probably because he was afraid of the bear. So anyways, the story with the restoration area here is this used to be a muck farm, and I had to look it up to see what that was exactly. But it was a farmer that basically flooded the field and grew crops and then drained it out to harvest them. Kind of like a rice farmer, flood the fields, but it's all muck. So off to my right were probably the most of the fields, and so consequently there's another huge canal that maybe we'll hit one of these next trips. Here, what the hell is this thing? I just don't know. I wish they would have got this all trimmed up, but I guess. It just looks like it's dipping down and it doesn't do it. Second, I gotta adjust my camera again. For some reason it's drifting. It's not supposed to do that, but it's a nice hiking trail. There's a guy on YouTube that's hiked this, and he was out here almost 8 hours of hiking in pretty warm weather. So I'm glad I got this e-bike. I think this be nice and smooth, but every once in a while there's a dip. Dip. So there's a turn off here and another intersection up there. Let me just look at the map here a second. Yeah, so up there, if we keep on going this way, that'll take us all the way down to the southern end of it. But the loop that I want to do today turns here, and then it should hook up with another parking lot. So we're gonna keep on going here. And we should come up to another intersection. It turns to the left, and it should then keep on going straight to this other intersection. Trail that goes to the left, that's the one we want to take. We're going to kind of go this way and take this trail back to another parking lot. There's a lot of sugar sand here. Let's see how the bike does. Getting kind of soft. going all over the place here. See the highway up there. Sugar sand, which I had. Man, kick this down again. Might not be able to go through the sugar sand. This is some sugar sand. There's the gate up there. I'm not even going to go all the way because there's a big patch, but that's another parking lot right there. And I'm going to get a drink of water. But I just wanted to see where this led to. And now we know. Sugar sand is terrible. Ton of deer tracks in here. Ooh, that was some rough stuff there. Harder ground here, so it's a little bit better. And we want to take this to the right, and this should be the long trip going back to the campground. Try to stay out of the sugar sand and stay in the middle here from this patch. Oh! Kind of went crazy there. So stay on this trail. Pretty much take me back to the campground. Down 2 bars. So the e-bike's working a little harder. Going through the sand and the tall grass. Looks like another patch of I'll walk this. Horses were through here. This is the route they probably took this morning. Sugar sand, gotta love it. If I really wanted to do this, I could probably lower my tire pressure in the tires. I think it's still up at 35. I think I'll try it. When I get back, I'll drop it to 25. That'll give me a little bit more traction. Especially going through the sugar sand. Got my new ditty bag. Keep an eye on that. It looks like it's attached better than the other one was. But I probably should put a layer on there because it's kind of going back and it's kind of slipping on the handlebar. Got it cranked down as much as possible. They gave you a piece of rubber that you can put around the handlebar to kind of thicken it up a little bit. More sugar sand. That's what I'm going to do when I get back. Drop the tire pressure a little bit. So right now I think it's just too high to navigate sugar sand and navigate some of the softer areas. Coming into the Oaks, which is kind of nice. That's where I'm at. It looks like this is the Red Diamond Trail. Ooh, water. Ugh. So the two trail cams worked out pretty good. I saw a nice little buck, pretty good sized buck, on the trail cam that the bear were on. Looked like it was maybe an 8-pointer. And my other one that's just off the campground. Got a few deer here and there, but nothing big. But the big surprise was the black bear. 2 black bears during the night, which is only about a half mile. We saw where we turned off there. See, I don't know if I want to go any further to the south because I'm down to 2 bars on the battery. So I don't know, I'll be left walking home. Pedal assist forward. This gets a little better here. Now we're going into some of the mature oaks, which gives you more shade. Probably do the more southern route if I had a spare battery, but I don't have that yet. Ooh, sugar sand. Stay up high here. Ooh, a lot of sugar sand here. We might be getting close to the campground here. Woods now. This is a nicer one instead of going out in the open where there's no shade. Big horse pile. This way. Oh, a nice barbecue tonight. There's our tent. So we made the complete loop going around. Let's see what the total is here for miles. I'm kind of thinking it was like 2 miles or so. There's our setup. $161 and oh, it's about 4 miles. 4 miles we went, which ain't too good for the battery. Battery's down to 2 bars, so. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this little loop, and we'll catch you on the next one. You guys have a good day. Adios.